Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well out there in this lovely heat, which is chilling out a little bit, which I'm grateful for. Wanted to talk today about alignment and energetic frequencies that we all have, and how that impacts how you relate to people around you and how they relate to you, and why sometimes you'll meet people and think, don't know what it is about them, they've done nothing wrong, I'm just not feeling the vibe with them, they're just not my cup of tea, and I just know that we've got nothing in common. And often before the spoken word, it's when you walk into a room and you can just read the room, you can feel the room, which we can all do if we give ourselves the chance to learn and develop that skill. When we meet people, equally, we can really gravitate to them, really strong pull, and it's just something about that person. Again, you don't know them. Maybe you do on some level, on a deeper level, more than minds. When we get into soul frequency, maybe that's what's drawing you towards somebody. It might be that that person has a lesson to impart to you. Equally, you might have something to impart to them, because it's always a two-way street. You might become kindred spirits where your souls are in sync forever. So it's that forever friend, that relative that even if you haven't seen them for ages, you just click in straight away when you do. Sometimes we also can meet people where we gravitate towards them. We don't know why, because the soul energy, the signature of your frequency in that moment, which is changeable at any given time, is drawing that person towards you. Maybe likewise, you might have a period in your life with that person. Remember what I always go on about: reason, season, or lifetime with a person, and then you may find that no longer do you sync together. You may have come out of alignment with that person. Your frequencies may no longer vibe. So no matter what you do, you just can't get that click anymore. They frustrate you. You frustrate them. You find that you're not spending as much time with them, or when you do, it's not kind of giving you what it did, that nourishment. It's because that your frequency is always changing, so will theirs. You either gravitate and level up together, or you level apart. That can be when you're evolving, or you're going back to repeat cycles from the past. So if you're resisting evolving, you're resisting growing into the frequency that's calling you. So that person might gravitate away from you because their energy can't vibe with you, or you might feel repelled by them. It's like magnets drawn together or repel. But it's something about attachment and detachment. So understanding that we could have a great connection with somebody, but it may not be there forever. And if it's not, let it go. Because what's happening on a soul level is that your vibe, your frequency is allowing an energy that simply cannot fit your energy field anymore to gravitate away, to let it drift, as long as you don't keep trying to pull it back, because that's when negative toxic cycles can occur. What happens in the law of attraction is then you've just made a void, you've just made a space for another energy to be able to come and meet you where you're at. Because what you're aiming to do in life is really keep drawing towards you people that can meet you where you're at on your level. If we're trying to hold on to energies that no longer can or never did, that's when we get depressed, we get angry, we get resentful, we get stuck, we're not evolving. And the ability to have a healthy attachment towards somebody and then to detach from them if things aren't staying the same is just imperative, but so hard for us humans, because we feel such a deep desire to attach and stay attached, to feel safe on this planet. But sometimes it's about a healthy attachment being, okay, I really like vibing with this person at this moment, but I also know that I can't really predict the future per se, and that this person may be here forever with me. They may just be a traveller travelling through across my path, across our paths. I get this a lot. So I'll often vibe with somebody and go, seeing this sign a lot, and I know what that means for me now. It means we're not going to be staying in each other's paths. We're crossing paths to teach each other something. That can be painful. You want that person to stay. It may not be for your highest good. It's not for your highest good, it won't be for theirs either. We're here in the most crazy overpopulated planet ever. Why are we just sticking to one person? Why are we not thinking that, okay, let's travel through this system, there's going to be a lot of people to meet? I find that really exciting. I love that. And I allow people to drift out of my experience, and that void always gets filled. Not immediately necessarily, because I found if I allow that void to get filled straight away, it's not healthy, because I'm still resolving the experience with that person, or I'm still trying to understand the lesson of that experience, and I'm always looking for lessons, and that's never going to stop. That's everything to me means something. Doesn't have to you, but that's my experience. And I've often found that I learn the most from a person when they're no longer around me. And I learn the further away they get, the more gap and distance I've had from that person. I will wake up from my dreams, and I'll have all kinds of information there, stuff I could never access when their frequency was around me. It's happened time and again. So I wonder how easily you can start to work with attaching healthfully to people, which means that they're not my everything. Then my world isn't going to fall apart if they disappear, because they might. You might. What then? That's really painful. Healthy attachment. This is great. I'm really loving spending time with this person. And then if they start to unvibe with me, okay, I don't want to stick with an unvibing person, because it becomes really uncomfortable, becomes painful, becomes frustrating, whatever it might be, but it's never usually particularly positive. I don't choose to stick with that. So I allow them to go. Thank you for the lessons. Hope I gave you some too. Allow the next to come in. It's not an easy process, and I'll probably mess up with that again in my future. It's human, but I love learning the experiences. Meet as many people as you can on this planet. There's millions of us. Have a great weekend.